Then.
Very well.
That's
So y'all go look on your maps or some shit to get to the town of Coneyberry.
Yep.
I don't know how far it is. I don't know anything about it, but here's what you will know about it. Let's say that it's a good couple of
Spell it.
what? Coneyberry? Cony.
Could you just put it? I'm going to look at to see if I could find any information about this on I don't know, the Forgotten Realms wiki, maybe.
There is information. It's just too much of a pain to collect it all in the time period in the history that's relevant to this. Also, I'm doing creative license as is tradition for all of D&D games.
There is something that exists on it. It's just
I got sacked by barbarians, but they don't tell us what kind of barbarians. But you find out soon as you crest the hill. You crest the hill, and you see below you the town of what the remains of Coneyberry, as structures half intact, have been seemingly melted into glass. All of those buildings look like they have been put in like butter, put in the microwave for 15 seconds. Not fully melted, but starting to droop. Shattered remains of various ruins carpet the ground. Even people. Some of them are... Most of them have parts missing at this point. Glass statues of what used to be people dot the landscape. The forest grows dark and still as the trail... Hold on a second. Yes, and Agatha's lair is a few miles outside of town.
Okay.
Good to know.
The forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
Well,
probably go inside and investigate.
Agreed.
Okay. A home of sorts is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch. All of it old and of elven craft. Agatha, or what the banshee that is presumably Agatha, kind of appears from the shadows in the corner. The air grows colder, even colder, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. "Foolish mortals," she snarls. "What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
Gonna say that we were told to bring you to something to trade for information.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Okay. I get help on that?
Actually, you don't have to make the check. It says that if you are Yeah, it says if you roleplay the encounter well, you can make it with advantage. But because you have the comb, you present the comb
Yeah.
very well. It is automatically successful.
Hooray.
Mm.
The ghostly figure smiles with cold amusement. Very well, she says. I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question, and I will give you an answer.
I guess we ask about the thing that the priestess had asked us to ask about.
Yeah, we should do that.
That's very funny because that gives me a lot of contingencies for a few other questions.
Yeah.
But here's the one for Bowgentle's spellbook. She'll tell you. I traded the book to the necromancer Sernoth from the city of Iriabor more than 100 years ago. I know not what became of the book afterwards.
Hmm.
That's all. Now get out of my house.
Okay.
Real quick, I want to see my intuition tells me if the necromancer might still be alive or not.
What
What would
would
I roll for that?
be history? Could be just a straight up intelligence roll. Could
Insight word?
be is more like a psychology thing where you're trying to figure out if someone's truthful or how they're
Yeah,
feeling
I'll
or
just
thinking.
roll history then.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Huh.
20. Well, you haven't really heard. Okay, usually if a necromancer surpasses death, and they are out and about instead of being a recluse, you tend to know finally get put down. uh, so either either this necromancer just kind of became a hikikomori and just like stopped fucking with the outside world, or they're still large. You'd say there's an 80% chance this guy's still at large, just not fucking things up enough to warrant a special contingent to put him down.
Very good to know.
This is reminding me about the one 4chan post of the skateboarding lich.
Oh yeah.
Have you not seen that one? Uh, there was the one 4chan post where a lich makes his phylactery a comet that only passes by Earth once every 10 years. And, you know, every 10 years, there's a hero who goes out to try to, fucking kill him.
Yeah.
But, like, normally he just dies on impact because of, re entry.
Right.
Eventually, he figures out cast a fire resistant spell and then carve a bit of the meteor into or carve a bit of the comet into a fucking skateboard, and he comes down a giant flaming lich on a skateboard, and then the hero gives up because he knows that he's never gonna be that cool. uh Eventually the lich becomes the patron god of shredding, and those
Nice.
that are good enough at skateboarding are reborn onto the fucking comet that has since become a giant skateboarding rink because the lich has spent all of his days carving the fucking comet into a giant skate park. If you wish to fight him, you get one turn before he goes up the half pipe. The only way to get more turns in combat, you know, because he casts a giant half pipe as he comes down. The only way to fight him is to match his fucking half pipe usage, because otherwise he gets like 10 fucking turns of airtime coming off the half pipe to cast spells at you.
Cool.
I have it on my. Actually, wait. I just because I recently refound this. I had set black at it because like, oh yeah, here's this image again. It's a fucking old one, but it's a good one. Where is it? Oh,
Oh
there it
wait, there's a
is.
map. It tells me where Coneyberry is. Coneyberry is here. Where's Fan?
There it is.
Oh.
What in the world was going to happen to us if this conversation didn't go well? Whoa.
Let's see. It says yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. She could just say fuck off. She doesn't literally say that. She only answers one question. It doesn't really give me any ability to answer more than one question.
Mm.
It says it doesn't even give me a stat block for a banshee because I assume at
Yeah.
this level it'll just instantly kill you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what banshees are famous for. Is like they screech and you die.
Yeah, banshees do have a monster stat block.
Yeah, but just not on this
Yeah,
Not in this
page.
one.
It just doesn't.
just-
It just doesn't conceive of the idea of the players fighting her.
yeah, fair enough. I do know that they have a thing though, because Black Hat used one in his campaign once.
Oh yeah. It does, however, have a fully written out sex scene for any bards who want to seduce them.
Simply a given.
Ugh. Yeah, no treasure, no nothing. I guess you can just go home then.
Yep.
Go back to
home.
Phandelver. That was fast.
Yeah.
Did you mean just Coney Berry or
That's literally everything about Coneyberry and Agatha's lair. Is
Mm.
That's it. There's nothing else. The glass part I made
Yeah.
up. Maybe there's some fun glass things going on in the glass town. All speak in a Scottish accent because of Glasgow.
Glasgow?
Anyway, what does let's see what our priestess says. She's bargains. Blah, blah, blah. It's like so. They write contingencies for some of the weirdest things, like, oh, if you don't give her the stupid comb, or if you ask about this other thing, I don't know. Okay.
You see,
Blah, blah,
it's
blah, blah,
of course they
blah.
have a bunch of stupid contingencies. This is D&D. One time in Black Cat's setting, there was an entire fuck ass session in which there was a massive riot in the capital that was instigated by the party fighting over the haunted Alstofo bean plushie that sucks your dick and calls you gay. There
Some
are
of those words
parties.
just entered in my left ear and came out the right.
Some of those words are not in the fucking Bible.
Yeah, there was like a pause for everyone because that sounds like it was not motivated by story for that to exist.
Oh no! That was one of the campaigns where he didn't have anything planned, and he's just like, "Let's go out shopping." And then one of the characters after one of the characters gets arrested and has to like auction something off to pay bail, he realizes that he has the gay in his inventory because one time the player had said, "I have the gay," and so someone else with his character sheet inserted the gay into his inventory as a joke on that. And then I made a joke that, oh, the gay is just the haunted Alstofo bean plushie. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then, as a result of that, stuff just kept getting progressively stupider and stupider involving the plushie until there was a full-on riot. Also,
It was a
there
long-term
are
conspiracy.
like D&D parties that will spend 20 minutes trying to seduce a catfish. Of course, they have stupid contingencies.
Nice. Catfishing. I need you guys to argue amongst yourselves who is the most shonen protagonist of between all of you present here. Because one of you is going to be selected by an NPC for an event.
I mean,
Probably
I would throw it to
fucking
Lipson.
Black Cat's character, but he's not here right now.
yeah,
Bummer.
Well, out
I
of
feel
the people here,
I feel like my character is the fucking, if it's a fucking like comedy thing, if it's Oh, what is it like? The type of actually is Eminence in Shadow. I think that is shonen, right?
Probably.
It's
If it's
isekai,
that,
but I guess
Lopman.
technically.
if well, I mean, shonen is an age gender category. Uh, if it's like a sort of comedic thing, then maybe mine. But otherwise, my character is like the weird comedic relief character that just goes on about soup. So I don't know.
Who's the most virtuous and heroic of all of you?
I guess that'd be my character.
Probably one of them. My character would kill if someone tries to touch his soup.
Well, I don't know if it pertains to soup, but you get your 3 potions of healing as payment for your efforts.
Hooray!
She can learn learns the fate of Bo Gentle's book.
What do the potions do? 3 potions of?
They heal you.
Oh, healing potions.
Yeah, I'll just put those.
Well,
in
unless
my
you want me to
inventory if
add
we
some
need them.
extra problematic lore to them.
No.
They're pretty addictive. See, if you heal more than you're injured with a potion of healing, I'm gonna roll to see how addicted you get, and that's a whole big rabbit hole about the ethics of healing, and it's a pretty brutal thing. You know, used to be that when you send someone out to fight in a war, they come back injured. You know, they don't fight for a while. But now
Yeah.
the mind doesn't have a chance to keep up. You just heal them and you send them right back in there. And do that enough times, and there be monsters.
Oops. That's.
It regains 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Hmm.
You can drink it as a bonus action or administer it to a creature within 5 feet of yourself.
Neat.
It is a magic item, so they say. Of unknown origin. It's not as if there's like a factory that's producing these things all the time, you know. You never really know where they come from. They're not labeled.
Random ass artificer out in the woods.
No transparency. Could be cut with anything.
That's my healing potion smile. No, I don't know how to delete this from my weapons. I put it there on accident. That was me trying to delete it. So
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
just
there
put
it is.
healing
I figured
potions
it
in
out.
my thing and keep
I did
track
it.
of them.
You want to do is you want to hover over.
No, it was just the
The,
lock. I had it locked, so I couldn't delete it. I figured it out. So we're good. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remove the roll, but I rolled a fucking nat 20 on healing pot because I didn't disable the attack roll button. Okay, there we go.
Wait, should I actually make it a weapon? Is that how
No.
we're gonna do this?
No.
Like
I
that.
just have it there so I could click the button and roll it.
Maybe you want to heal the enemy, you certainly could.
Oh, give them addiction before you start the fight.
Oh yeah.
Uses resource. There we go.
I'd only consider it if it was a boss, honestly. That would last. That would last for a while.
Yes, long-term harassment and long-term damage. Whittle them down.
This is real torture.
All right.
Hmm.
Let's see if anything fun happens. I'm gonna roll a D100 table on something fun.
Oh boy, the Wild Wasteland encounter, my favorite.
Let's see. Let's someone roll a D100 for me, please.
Okay.
Can do.
You see, this is one of the. Oh, okay. You already got it. You see, this is one of the things where Black Hat probably wishes he was here because he has physical
Yeah.
D100s that he likes to roll, and likes every chance that he gets to be able to roll a physical D100.
43. Oh, wait, we're doing 75? We're doing 75.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
because I rolled first.
Let's see if this is suitable. What the hell is this? Is this D&D? No, this is not D&D. Okay, that was not
What is it?
D&D. It was for Fallout. I was just
Oh. Actual wide sand.
There is a Fallout TTRPG. I do have the books for that.
Yeah, there is, and I know someone who's run a campaign for it.
I always
Yeah.
loved the fishing D100s.
Mm.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Well, I
realize
assume that.
finding a table was this hard.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
remember fishing D100s because in my Hunter Reckoning campaign.
I
Wait. Oh,
I think
was that?
that there was the one. Actually, it was a 2-shot, not a 1-shot.
Mm.
But like, yeah. The Kent here did do a what is it? A 2-shot that we had been in. It was the one with the where I played the one Aarakocra and keelhauled the guy. That Aarakocra had the Fisher background, so there was like a few times that table got rolled in that 2-shot.
Mm.
Up on the path,
Well,
you see a wolf.
Mm.
But only one wolf, which is rather odd because you usually think of them as pack animals. This thing has blood in its maw. It is just kind of staring at you as you approach, but it doesn't seem to be. It doesn't appear to be like charging at you suicidally to attack you.
Can I touch it to see if it feels like a wolf?
You want to touch it?
Feels like a wolf.
Yes.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Yep. Animal handling. What the fuck?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Mm.
You very carefully approach the wolf. You do the classic things like avoiding eye contact,
Yeah.
making sure that you present yourself as a non-threatening thing. You touch it. It feels like a wolf. You see behind, as you get closer, you can see what was behind the wolf is a dead goblin that has its insides missing and its face eaten off. There's also a saddle, a little bridle. Clearly, this thing was at least at some point was trained to be a goblin mount, but it said no, thank you.
And the reason why I wanted to make sure it felt like a wolf is I remember the last campaign. I remember when we had those wolf dogs.
Yeah, the sheep. The sheep.
Yeah, the sheep.
Yeah, they're just regular sheep.
Yeah, they're just regular sheep.
You wanna know what I think about that? What that wolf did after
Mm.
quitting being a goblin mount? I think of that mafia guy that says to everything, you know, if I was in his position, I would have done that. Pretty good choice. Out of all the choices he could. I agree.
Judging by the freshness of the body, this probably happened mere minutes before you encountered the wolf.
Okay.
So now the wolf is free to do wolf things.
Yep. Now it's free to be a wolf.
I'll let the moon hump people's legs. You know, the normal stuff.
Just out of curiosity, let's see what 43 was.
Yeah, now that now that Wolf can be like, baby, I'm praying on you tonight. So true.
No.
Here's something that's fun. So these roads, even though they're pretty decently far into the frontier, the people who made the roads at least put signposts that say stuff like, "Oh, Phandelver is 1 mile away," or the Neverwinter this direction, however many miles or whatever, all that. They tend to be pretty small and rather poorly maintained, but they're there. That's just something that rangers do, is maintain them. However, when you see these posts on these milestones and stuff, they start to be a little weird. A sign that you expect to say Phandelver now says is like completely garbled nonsense, like fanfafin, like
Mm.
it's not even like a regular dialectic difference or misspelling. It's just hard. It's hard to tell exactly why it's written the way it is, but the signs are kind of messed up.
That's weird. This is nonsense.
A ritual cast detect magic.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
You shake your maracas, and over you're able to cast detect magic. You see with your eyes magic detected. Let's take a look. See, you should be able to see spells that have been cast. I don't know if there is a spell for this. I can tell you that there was magic involved. A spell isn't currently active, but the writing was put there with magic.
I make an Arcana roll to check to see if this is some fey ass bullshit.
Yeah, I can do that.
So paranoid. Where is your trust in humanity or feymanity? I don't know what I would say for that.
This is pretty on par for what the Fae would do, but like even then, something's just a little unsettling. Like if usually you expect Fae to be like put something like, "Oh, fart town," or something a little bit clever, or something that makes some amount of sense. This is just like straight up corruption, like data corruption, kind of like. It's hard to read the intent behind the alterations on the signs. So if it is Fae, it's not your standard prankster kind of prank thing. This is
Evil
a
Fae.
little bit less. There's different layers of Fae, right? You know that they're different courts.
Sealy on Sealy.
Yeah, it's like this reeks neither of mischief or malice, but rather something more puzzling. With a 10, you can't really read further than that besides just the eerie little chill that it brings about. Like, It's like something is pretending to write legitimate signs. Like you get the feeling that whoever wrote this here.
Can I do an investigation check to see if the sign's a mimic?
Sure.
Not bad.
Tap it. Tap tap tap. Shake it. Make deep eye contact. No, this is pretty standard. You get the feeling that this was originally a legitimate sign. It was just altered with magic at one point. But now it is what it is. It's just normal. It's like the original is painted. This is also painted. It's like if you sucked all the paint off and then repainted it with what looks like AI generated text. But yeah, the best way to
AI
describe it is whoever wrote it here probably doesn't understand writing or doesn't care. It's just yeah.
AI is similar to the Fae. Check the number of fingers, check the toes, check the teeth.
Really dealing with syntax error plant spirits. What is going on?
What's
going on,
going
indeed?
on? Boom, bum, 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 bum.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Mm. Was trying to kind of say this earlier, but everyone else was kind of talking. Going back to the topic real quick of D100 tables and shit.
Sure.
I remember in the Hunter Reckoning campaign I was in, right? We had to go out, go on a boat, go get some shit. So we had to go fishing. Nat 2 on the Nat 2 in the table
Uh-oh.
of what fish? And you know what pops up? Fucking Moby Dick. Actual
Lamau.
Nice.
Which is funny because the person who we talked to get the boat was Mr. Arnold Ahab, which made getting that very ironic and much funnier.
The setup was already there.
Yeah. The DM said flat out if we got a nat 1, it would have been a bunch of Rokea, which are were sharks.
Were sharks.
There are werewolf
Yeah.
sharks. Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you guys survive? How did that turn out?
Oh, we did. We fucking barely got out.
Excuse me. My throat is not okay.
That's
I've been-
fine.
I have the sick for the
We
past
can just
couple
end it
days.
here.
Yeah, we could stop at the weird introduction to the syntax town, the glitch town.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just on the road back to
Yeah,
Phandelver,
that's
but
just on the road.
yeah. Righty.
Hmm.
We'll try to figure out a plan for next time.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have your table of rumors. Do you even have a link to the next leg of the adventure?
Huh.
Oh yeah, you have the letter, right? Okay, it's